Welcome to the Animus. Serial killer. Creating session. Synchronizing agents. You have taken the lead. Simulation complete. Deathmatch.
Hello, and I'm Hornot606, bringing you some more Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer action, and as you can see, I'm going to be playing some Deathmatch. Deathmatch was one of my favourite modes from Revelations. Personally, I think it was one of the best additions that Revelations brought, and it is here in AC3 as well. So I'm playing as the Huntsman. There's the Lady Maverick as well, there's a Night Stalker, there's the Hessian on the far right, and the Silent Shadow. Oh, that was on the far left. So my first target is going to be the Hessian. Hopefully I can kill them with no problems, but you can never tell what's going to happen. You never know, someone just might run out and just try and get that first blood bonus. Someone's using decoy. But anyway, I'm using the disguise and morph, as you can see, and I'm pretty much, compared to the past multiplayer games, Brotherhood and Revelations, maybe because of the combined assassination and stun button, I'm loving the use of disguise and morph, mainly because you don't have that big stun button above your head anymore. It's gone, and it just makes a lot of difference, and it just makes things like disguise and morph just more worthwhile using. Maybe that's just me personally, but no longer do I have to get stunned when I tried my best to try and do a silent approach and be in a blend group and try to kill my pursuer, only to get stunned because I got that big thing above my head. It doesn't happen anymore in AC3. You can now just move into that blend group silently and get a focus or get a hidden kill, or even both, and just walk and kill them and walk away. And one of the reasons why I pretty much think that I'll be playing AC3 for quite some time. So there's my target, which just legged it. There's my pursuer, just walked right through me. This guy tried to sneak up on me for a stun. Probably went into high profile when I killed when I stunned my pursuer. But this was an annoying aspect. Something that happened a lot in Revelations, having from no pursuer to the game selecting someone that's right next to you to be your pursuer, and then killing you in an instant, because there's not much you can do about it when it does that. And there was another annoying little aspect, something else that I find quite annoying, which I'll get onto when that moment arises later on. But I also got throwing knives, which work out quite nicely defensively for me, unless someone's using smoke bomb. Now this guy right here is pretty much, I'm not sure what he was doing. I don't know if he was trying to impress those NPC characters that are on the bench there, but he pretty much just screwed himself all over by taunting that way. I mean, that was just quite stupid. But then again, some of the players are in this matchup are just quite stupid. So I am after the Night Stalker. He's at the far end there. I believe he is that one there because he is in my line of sight. For those that don't know, that if you look at the top right hand box, you can see that the Night Stalker is in my line of sight, and the outer part of the profile box, it was like. Now I chose to go over the wall because just in case he tries to get a surprise stun on me, I can avoid that completely just by climbing over the wall, getting an aerobatic kill at the same time. Not sure what that guy was doing again, pretty much just screwed himself over by jumping over me that way. I'm surprised that didn't end in an honourable death. This guy just spends most of his time running around. He's a level 1 character, but he does spend most of his time running around. Anyway, goodbye. So I'm in first place at the moment. There is my target up on the roof, makes himself nice and obvious for me. And I got 2 pursuers on me as well. There's one of them there, the Lady Maverick. Use my throwing knives and get a nice little stun here. Throwing knives come in very handy, and I'm glad for them, to be honest. I'm glad that they've added that. third ability and limited to ranged abilities, because now you can slow down those targets that were always running away from you, or ones that spend too much time on the roof. I went for that kill there just because I got kind of a little bit paranoid that I thought I might have given myself away just a little bit, so I went in for that kill. Just get it over and done with. So I know one of my pursuers is up ahead, and I know that my target has just popped up in, there he is there, just popped up behind me. I knew he wasn't in front of me, because when the outer part of the profile pic lighted up, I knew that he wasn't in front of me, so he must have popped up, probably most likely behind me. And I'm surprised he didn't try and stun me here. I'm not sure what he was thinking, but then again, as I said before, this guy is level 1. Probably doesn't know what to look out for. Now this is me just wasting my morph ability here. Completely wasted that. This is probably the worst place to use it. There was no reason for me to use it here. Well, what I should have done was used it here. As I started to hear the whispers, I should have used it right here. This would have been a good spot, because the Lady Maverick comes up above there and she is my pursuer, and she kills me as I try to walk away. And that was my fault. I kind of wasted my morph in the wrong place. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I used my morph ability there. So the red coat, who was in my line of sight somewhere, isn't anymore. So I'm thinking she must be up the stairs in this main area here. So I'm loving these new maps. I pretty much enjoyed most of the maps for Deathmatch. I've enjoyed most of them apart from one so far, and that's the kind of the Animus multiplayer map for Deathmatch, because it just feels very small compared to how some of the other Deathmatch levels are laid out. The Animus one just feels like it's the smallest. It could be just me, but that's what I think anyway. So I tried to get stunned on this guy, but he got killed, but I managed to get stunned on this guy. Not sure what he was looking for, but I thought I would have given myself away by mashing that X button. So yeah, this was one of the things I was talking about before. If you saw, that guy was, this guy here, the Night Stalker, was not my pursuer before, and then he got stunned, and then all of a sudden he became my pursuer. And that's something I'm finding very annoying, especially during Deathmatch, because sometimes if you get stunned by your target, the game kind of automatically chooses a new target straight away. The only thing is, you've just been stunned and you're kneeled down on the floor, and if it happens in front of someone, you kind of get that stupid arrow above your head pointing you out that, hey, I'm your pursuer. And that's what happens here. That's what happened there. And it's happened to me a number of times, and sometimes for the worst, because I end up getting stunned a second time and there wasn't much I could do about it. So there's my pursuer running at me again. This was my failed attempt at trying to climb here, but that did not work. But this guy spends most of his time running around anyway, that he only gets 100 points, so it really doesn't matter. So just over 2 minutes to go, and I moved into second place. Got 2 pursuers on me. Was kind of annoyed at this point. I know that this guy's my pursuer here. Hearing the whispers, and I just knew he was my pursuer. I'm not sure what the hell he was looking for. He was mashing that X button way too early. Yeah, I guess he thought I was in that hay bale or leaf bale. So I'm hearing whispers, so I know the red coat is my pursuer. She's the only one that's closest enough to me to really,
Contested kill.
you know, get the whispers going. That guy tries to sneak up behind me, and he didn't get a contested kill. That's just a shame, but sometimes that happens. So I'm now after the Night Stalker. He's very close because the inner part of the profile pic is lighted up, and now the outer part is, and there he is there. Just witnessed this kill. Even though I locked onto someone completely different, I still managed to get the kill. Having a little bit of trouble with the lock system there. Now this was the annoying moment here. I'm not quite sure what happened here. As you were just seeing just a second, as I get suspended in the air. Quite cool actually, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure what happened. I'm thinking that I got killed inside the hay bale, because I did find it quite weird why that guy was just still standing by the hay bale or leaf bale, whatever you want to call it. But here's where Morph comes in handy. Not sure which one to go for, so use my Morph ability. Changes one of them so I know that the other guy is my target. Surprised he didn't end in a contested kill. I'm not sure what that guy was thinking about while he was sitting on the bench. So I've got 3 pursuers on me. I'm in second place.
30 seconds remaining.
Just over 20 seconds to go. And I'm looking for the Hessian. I have no idea why he was just in my line of sight a moment ago. There he is there. Thought this red coat was my pursuer again, but it's not. So I just kind of wasted my throwing knives. There is someone behind me. I'm just going to get a kill on this guy as he kills the wrong person for some reason. This guy again runs at me for a nice stun and a nice honourable death here that puts me into the lead. And I finished in first place. Just at the final second. And that was actually quite a surprise for me, that sometimes going for that honourable death is just enough to win the match. 50 points was enough to put me into the lead. And I love these moments when they do the accolades. I love this new animation stuff that they've put in. So had the most kills and got the longest kill streak. It was a pretty enjoyable match. Also managed to level up in this matchup. Get your usual stuff, your awards, your accolades, your credits, and maybe take a look at some scores. Didn't get my extreme variety. I don't think anybody else did either. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and once again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again in my next video. Thank you and goodbye.